Los Cabos has a way of making even the most stressed-out traveler forget what day of the week it is. Where the desert tumbles into the Sea of Cortez, this stretch of the Baja Peninsula has quietly become one of the most sought-after all-inclusive playgrounds in the world, blending dramatic rock formations, golden beaches, and resorts that go far beyond the usual buffet and pool routine. Picking the right place to stay, though, can feel overwhelming when every property promises paradise. So here's a relaxed tour through 8 of the most loved all-inclusive resorts in the area, each one with its own personality, price point, and reason to book it. First up is the Grand Villas Los Cabos, a property that has practically rewritten what the words all-inclusive mean in this part of Mexico. From the moment guests arrive at the open-air lobby, the resort feels less like a hotel and more like a sculpted oceanfront village with sweeping architecture, reflecting pools, and an unobstructed view of the Pacific. The design leans modern and minimalist, but it's softened by warm wood, natural stone, and oversized lounge areas that invite long, lazy afternoons. The vibe attracts couples, multi-generational families, and luxury travelers who don't want to think about pulling out a wallet once they check in. It's the kind of place where staff seem to know your name and your drink order by day 2. Every suite at Grand Villas comes with an ocean view, a private terrace, and a soaking tub that often becomes the unexpected highlight of the stay. Rooms are huge by Los Cabos standards, with separate living areas, premium bedding, and well-stocked minibars refreshed daily as part of the package. Families gravitate toward the larger suites, while couples tend to book the higher categories with plunge pools tucked into private balconies. The resort also makes a real effort with accessibility, offering rooms designed for guests with limited mobility without sacrificing the luxury feel. Tech is understated but reliable, with smart lighting, fast internet, and quiet climate control that actually works. Dining is where Grand Villas really flexes, with several signature restaurants that go well beyond resort food. There's serious sushi, refined Italian, and a fine dining venue led by a celebrated chef where tasting menus stretch into multi-hour affairs. The poolside spots keep things lighter with ceviche, tacos, and cocktails delivered straight to the lounger. For families with little ones, the Kids Club is genuinely impressive, with daily activities, a teen lounge with gaming setups, and even a nursery for the smallest travelers. Add in a sprawling spa with a hydrotherapy circuit that guests rave about, and it's easy to see why Grand Villas often tops the lists of best all-inclusives in the Americas. Moving down the coast, the LeBlanc Spa Resort Los Cabos takes a completely different approach by being strictly adults-only and unapologetically posh. The all-white aesthetic, butler service for every room, and an obsessive attention to detail give it the feel of a 5-star cruise ship that decided to dock permanently at Medano Beach. The crowd here is mostly couples on anniversaries, honeymoons, or that long-overdue grown-up getaway, and the energy stays calm even when the resort is full. Music is curated, lighting is moody after sunset, and the staff seem trained to anticipate needs before guests realize they have any. It's polished without feeling stiff, which is a tricky balance to pull off. Rooms here are categorized by levels of pampering rather than just size, with every category including butler service, premium liquor, and pillow menus that actually offer meaningful choices. The higher tiers come with swim-up access, private terraces, and ocean views that frame the famous arch of Cabo San Lucas in the distance. Bathrooms lean spa-like with deep tubs, rainfall showers, and amenities from well-known luxury brands. Tech-wise, the suites include smart controls for lighting and temperature, plus tablets to order room service or schedule treatments without picking up the phone. It's the sort of room where guests genuinely consider skipping dinner just to enjoy it longer. LeBlanc's dining lineup covers French, Italian, Asian, and Mexican concepts, with a heavy emphasis on tasting menus and curated wine pairings. The pools are a major draw, with multiple infinity edge options, swim-up bars, and Bali beds shaded against the Cabo sun. The spa is enormous and worth setting aside half a day for, with a full hydrotherapy circuit, plunge pools, and treatments that lean into local ingredients like blue agave and desert herbs. Fitness fans get a serious gym, group classes, and oceanfront yoga that turns into a quiet morning ritual for many guests. Because it's adults only, the entire property leans into a sophisticated, slow-paced vibe that suits couples perfectly. Just along the same stretch of sand sits the Hyatt Ziva Los Cabos, which flips the script by being one of the most family-friendly all-inclusives in the region. It sits on one of the few swimmable beaches in the area, which is a huge selling point for parents who want their kids to actually splash in the ocean without worrying about strong currents. The resort has a lively, upbeat atmosphere that still manages to feel polished, with bright colors, open-air corridors, and a layout that flows naturally from one section to the next. Guests range from young families and grandparents traveling with grandkids to groups of friends celebrating milestone birthdays. It's busy without ever feeling chaotic. The rooms cater to a wide range of travelers, from standard king suites for couples to family suites with bunk beds, themed kid spaces, and connecting room options. Every room has a balcony or terrace, and most come with ocean or pool views. The turquoise section, an adults-only enclave within the resort, gives couples a quieter retreat with its own private pool, lounge, and dedicated check-in. That dual setup is part of what makes the Ziva so versatile, since extended families can vacation together without anyone feeling like they had to compromise. The rooms are comfortable rather than ultra-luxurious, but the value for an all-inclusive of this caliber is hard to beat. Dining covers Italian, Asian, Mexican, steakhouse, and casual beachfront options, with enough variety that even picky teens find something they like. The pool scene is one of the best on the Strip, with multiple pools including an adults-only infinity pool and a lively main pool with daily activities. Kids and teens have dedicated clubs with everything from arts and crafts to video game lounges, while parents can sneak away to the spa for couples massages and salt room sessions. The location is unbeatable, just a short walk or quick ride from downtown Cabo San Lucas, which means easy access to shops, nightlife, and the marina where snorkeling and fishing tour depart. For families wanting energy plus convenience, Hyatt Ziva is a top choice. A quieter, more design-forward option is the Nobu Hotel Los Cabos, the Baja outpost of the celebrity-backed brand that fuses Japanese minimalism with Mexican warmth. While not a traditional all-inclusive, it offers comprehensive packages and dining credits that effectively cover most needs once on property, and it deserves a spot on this list for travelers who want a boutique-feeling escape with elevated service. The architecture is striking, with low-slung buildings, natural materials, and Zen-inspired courtyards that frame the Pacific perfectly. The crowd skews stylish, leaning toward couples, design lovers, and travelers who want something distinctly different from the usual resort look. Sunset here is a daily event, with guests gathering along the cliffs and beach to watch the sky light up. Rooms are some of the most photogenic in Cabo, with deep soaking tubs by the windows, custom Japanese-inspired furniture, and balconies that open fully to the ocean breeze. Many suites come with private plunge pools, outdoor showers, and seating areas perfect for slow mornings with room service coffee. The bathroom amenities are from Nobu's signature line, and the bedding hits that perfect cloud-like quality that ruins regular hotels for guests afterward. Smart home features are subtle but well integrated, including mood lighting presets that make even unpacking feel cinematic. It's a room people don't want to leave, which is both a compliment and a problem. The dining centerpiece is, of course, Nobu's flagship restaurant on site, where the menu of black cod miso, yellowtail sashimi, and signature rolls draws guests from other resorts too. Beyond that, the property has casual Mexican spots, sushi counters, and beach clubs with cocktail programs worth lingering over. The spa is rooted in Japanese ritual, with onsen-style soaking pools, hot stone treatments, and breathwork sessions led by experienced practitioners. The location on the Pacific side of the corridor means the beach isn't safe for swimming, but the pool deck more than makes up for it, with cascading infinity pools that seem to spill into the sea. It's a property that rewards travelers who appreciate atmosphere as much as amenities. Continuing along the corridor, the Pueblo Bonito Pacifica Golf and Spa Resort offers another adults-only option that focuses on serenity and wellness rather than party energy. Set on a wide, dramatic stretch of Pacific coastline, it has a quiet, almost meditative feel that appeals to guests who want to unplug completely. The architecture is whitewashed and Mediterranean-inspired, with cascading levels of pools, terraces, and gardens that lead down toward the beach. The clientele tends to be couples, solo travelers on wellness retreats, and groups of friends who came specifically to rest rather than rage. There's live music in the evenings, but the soundtrack of the resort during the day is mostly wind, waves, and the occasional clink of a margarita glass. Rooms here lean comfortable rather than flashy, with soft neutral palettes, private balconies, and views that range from garden to full oceanfront depending on category. The tower section offers upgraded suites with extra perks including private lounge access, premium liquor, and personalized check-in. Bathrooms are spacious, beds are plush, and the overall feel is more relaxed beach house than ultra-modern resort. Tech is kept light and unobtrusive, which fits the property's whole disconnect and recharge philosophy. It's the kind of place where guests rarely turn on the television. Dining ranges from refined Mexican and Italian to fresh sushi and casual beachside fare, with quality that's consistently solid across all venues. The pools are the visual showpiece, with multiple infinity-edge pools tumbling down toward the ocean and a sushi bar perched right at the edge. The Harmonia Spa is one of the most respected in Los Cabos, with a full hydrotherapy circuit, signature treatments using local ingredients, and a strong yoga and meditation program. Guests also get access to a championship golf course as part of the stay, which sweetens the deal for anyone bringing clubs. For couples wanting peace, wellness, and beauty without the party scene, Pacifica delivers consistently. Over on the East Cape side of the corridor sits the Hilton Los Cabos Beach and Golf Resort, an all-inclusive option that combines big brand reliability with one of the few naturally swimmable beaches in the region. The resort has a classic, slightly traditional luxury feel, with terracotta tones, arched walkways, and lush gardens that wrap around the property. The atmosphere is family-friendly but never overwhelming, balanced by quiet corners and an overall sense of polished calm. Guests tend to include families, couples, golfers, and Hilton loyalty members cashing in points on a serious bucket list trip. The service is warm without being overly performative, which suits the relaxed vibe. Rooms are generously sized with private balconies, and nearly everyone has at least a partial ocean view thanks to the resort's curved shape. Higher categories include club lounge access with private breakfast, evening canapés, and dedicated concierge service. Bathrooms feature deep soaking tubs and walk-in showers, and the standard rooms feel like upgraded suites compared to many other resorts at the same price point. Family rooms with connecting options and accessible rooms with roll-in showers are both available, which broadens the appeal across different traveler types. The bedding and air conditioning earn consistent praise from returning guests. Dining covers Mexican, Italian, steakhouse, and beachfront seafood concepts with a swim-up bar that's particularly popular at sunset. The pools include a large main pool, a quieter adults pool, and a kids' splash zone, all positioned to take advantage of the ocean view. The Euphoria Spa offers a full menu of massages, facials, and body treatments, plus a relaxation lounge perfect for between-treatment lingering. The neighboring golf course, designed by a famous name in the sport, is included or discounted depending on the package, which appeals to golf-focused travelers. There are also flexible meeting and event spaces, making it a quiet favorite for destination weddings and small corporate retreats. Then there's Marquis Los Cabos, an adults-only boutique-feel resort that punches well above its weight. With only a couple hundred suites, it manages to feel intimate even when full, and the staff-to-guest ratio shows in the level of personal attention. The design blends contemporary lines with Mexican artistry, including hand-blown glass installations and rotating local art throughout the property. The crowd is romantic and refined, with a heavy contingent of honeymooners, anniversary couples, and travelers celebrating something special. The vibe is calm, elegant, and just a touch theatrical in the best way. Every accommodation is a suite, ranging from junior suites with ocean view balconies to dramatic casitas with private plunge pools at the edge of the sea. The casitas in particular are bucket list worthy, with infinity-edge pools that seem to drop into the ocean and outdoor lounging areas perfect for long, lazy mornings. Inside, expect king beds with premium linens, marble bathrooms, and oversized soaking tubs positioned for the views. Service is butler style in the higher categories, with personalized check-in, unpacking on request, and curated turn-down experiences. It's the kind of attention that makes guests feel quietly spoiled. Dining at Marquis includes a celebrated fine dining venue, a Mexican specialty restaurant, and casual beachfront options where lunch can stretch comfortably into late afternoon. The infinity pool, cascading toward the ocean, is one of the most photographed in Los Cabos, and the swim-up bar keeps the cocktails flowing without disturbing the calm. The spa leans into holistic wellness, with treatments that incorporate sound therapy, aromatherapy, and traditional techniques. Because there are no kids and no large group events, the property maintains a quiet sophistication that's perfect for couples wanting privacy. It's a smaller, more under-the-radar luxury pick that delivers a memorable, romantic experience. Rounding out the list is the Riu Palace Baja California, an adults-only option that brings the lively, energetic side of all-inclusive vacationing to Los Cabos. The Riu brand is known for delivering strong value with generous food and drink offerings, and the Baja California property keeps that reputation intact while elevating the experience with a more polished, palace-dear finish. The atmosphere is social and upbeat, with a steady soundtrack of pool parties, live music, and theme nights that draw a younger adult crowd. Friend groups, bachelorette parties, and couples looking for fun rather than full silence will find their people here. It's not trying to compete with the ultra-luxury crowd, and that confidence is part of the charm. Rooms are modern, comfortable, and clean, with balconies, minibars stocked daily, and the kind of straightforward luxury that gets the job done without showing off. Higher categories add ocean views, swim-out access, or whirlpool tubs on private terraces. The included drinks menu is one of the most generous in Cabo, with premium brands available 24 hours, which is something that surprises a lot of first-time Riu guests. The beds are firm but comfortable, and the showers earn solid marks for water pressure, a small detail that frequent travelers actually notice. Overall, it's a strong value play for the price. Dining includes a buffet, several themed restaurants ranging from Asian to steakhouse to Italian, and a sports bar that's open late for post-night-out snacks. The pools are large, lively, and well-attended, with daily entertainment programs and aqua aerobics for guests who want to join in. There's a spa for traditional treatments, a fitness center, and a small wellness area for guests who want a break from the action. The location near the Cabo San Lucas Marina puts guests close to bars, restaurants, and tour departures, making it easy to mix resort time with off-property excursions. For travelers who want fun, value, and an unapologetic party-friendly vibe, Riu delivers exactly what's promised. Looking across the 8, choosing the right fit comes down to the kind of trip a traveler actually wants. Couples chasing romance and privacy will be happiest at LeBlanc, Marquis, or Nabu, each offering a polished, grown-up experience with distinctive style. Families have a clear winner in Hyatt Ziva, with Hilton Los Cabos coming in close behind for those who want a swimmable beach and a more traditional vibe. Luxury seekers who want the absolute top tier should look at Grand Villas, where the food, suites, and service operate on another level entirely. Wellness-focused travelers will love Pueblo Bonito Pacifica, while Riu Palace Baja California is the easy pick for fun-loving groups who want value and a livelier scene. Whichever direction the trip takes, Los Cabos has a way of making the choice feel less like a decision and more like the start of a really good story, so pack accordingly and enjoy every minute of it. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more travel content. Check the description for links and booking information for all hotels featured in this video. If none of these felt quite right, check out our other hotel top lists to find your perfect match.